Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Kamal Rizwan. I will be a first presenter for our project. Firstly, I will present about the executive summary. So our organization is named Persatuan Kembara Dakwah. So this organization will conduct one project, which is Camp Tadabbur Al-Quran and Tafiz Al-Quran. So this program will be held for 2 weeks at most of Taman Pinggiran Senawang, and it will provide the basic exposure of Quran in terms of content, the way of reading, which is tajweed or makharijul huruf, and the memorization of Al-Quran. It also wants to see changes in terms of community life that emphasize the Islamic way of life. The expected result or outcome from the participants from this project will be seen in a short period of time and a long period of time. In a long period of time, it will be seen 5 to 10 years in the future, when there are many memorizers of the Quran who were born in the community of Taman Pinggiran Senawang. In a short period of time, we will see the participants of this program will love to read the Quran and adapt with the way of Islamic life. So this program also felt to be successful to several factors. Firstly, the statistic of Muslim in the community, which is more than 95% of Muslim in Taman Pinggiran Senawang community. The cooperation between Kembara Dakwah, Persatuan Kembara Dakwah, and communities of most of Taman Pinggiran Senawang. The program will held and lastly, the program will held during the school holidays at the end of the year. So there are various type of activities that will be held in this project, such as Tadabbur Al-Quran, the main activity, the basic memorizing the Quran or the Hafiz Quran, the archery, the equestrian activities. We will also will do a qasidah. We will also do exploratory activities and others interesting activities. So the evaluation of this program will be made at the end of the program according to the participants' achievement in understanding the content of the Quran in terms of memorization of the Quran. Okay, next is about the problem statement. So I have found 2 problem statements that related to our project. Firstly, lack of knowledge. This is the main problem that can be seen in this society. The lack of exposure related to knowledge of Quran in terms of basic reading, which is tajweed or makharijul huruf or sifat huruf, the understanding of the content and the way of memorize the Quran. Second is about the way of life. So the way of life in the society that is not guided by the Islamic way of life, that leads to the immoral influence, and it is far from the Islam. So this program will show the real Islamic lifestyle that needs to be in the society. So that is 2 problem segment that related to our project.
Goal, objective, and outcome by Wan Ahmad Akmal bin Wan Shafi'i, metric number 119297 and 9. Goals: nurturing and implementing the Quran generation personality among children and adults through tadabbur session and memorizing of the Al-Quran. Secondly, restore the Taman Pinggiran Senawang Mosque to its former glory. Thirdly, provide early exposure to Quran memorization. And lastly, fill children and teens spare time at the end of the year with good activities. Objective: Firstly, to create a future generation of Muslims who memorize the Al-Quran and adore the Al-Quran. Attaining the goal of every kid in Taman Pinggiran Senawang, memorizing one verse of Al-Quran while avoiding social system in society, helping children and adolescents develop a positive identity, and lastly, Tadabbur spawn a generation of excellent Quran Huffaz. Outcome: in the long run, within the 5 till 10 years, when the community of Taman Pinggiran Senawang produce a large number of Quran memorizers, within a short amount of time, participants will develop an appreciation for Quran reading and will be able to adjust to the Islamic way of life. When the participants memorize, we may deduce that a large number of Muslims were born with the ability to remember Quran. This may be the biggest achievement for our organization, and we are also committed to help them to change their life. Plan of work, narrative, and project description. Plan of work and narrative. This session will be held in the Taman Pinggiran Senawang Mosque. The program will last 2 weeks. We will monitor their memorizing progress. If any participants are still struggling with Juz 13, we will provide them with comfort by instructing them to begin memorizing with Surah Ad-Duha. After learning Juz 13, they will remember the selected Surah. On Friday night, we organize an investigation exercise. Additionally, we host athletic events that are limited to the first 14 participants on Saturday. Various memorizing teachers are recruited. The initiate Ustaz Abdullah Khairi and Ustaz Ahmad Tarmizi Ali were among the instructors invited. On the last day, including consider in the evening competition to access participant memorization and awarding award and medal to those who successfully remember Juz 13 and the chosen surah. Project description. We are confident that this initiative will receive an overwhelming positive reaction. Previous research has revealed that many children and teenagers engage in such program. Additionally, our services in this program are tailored to the recipient or participant who choose to participate. The reason is that we give the excellent service and well-structured curriculum that assists participants in memorizing the Quran effortlessly and effectively. We believe that many individuals will join our program to do this. We will seek assistance from Taman Pinggiran Senawang Mosque Committee to identify children and teen interest in this initiative. This allows us to obtain participants from the community list.
My name was Muhammad Arif bin Washfi'i, number metric 1192980, and I will present about evaluation of this project. To evaluate our program whether successful or not is depend on the outcome produced by the participant. Hence, the criteria in our evaluation is to evaluate whether our participant had achieved the change of knowledge and memorized Al-Quran. Number 1, the number of participants exceed 150 pupils that are among youngers. Secondly, the success of the participant in memorizing achieved the desired target. Third one, the event can bring the soul of candidate to know more about the content in the Quran so that candidate take lesson from it. Furthermore, participants present are satisfied with the program conducted. And next, the result of the program success in producing excellent Hufaz Al-Quran, and lastly, make a survey of satisfaction successful within 2 weeks. The program took place and make observation the candidate at 3 months. And successful participant, we can also set an example to other youngers to involve and their motivation and also the attraction in doing the memorized Al-Quran. Second part is organizational capability. our organization have capabilities in order to train youngers in community rather from they not know the detail, tadabbur of Al-Quran and story behind every verse that can change their whole life. Moreover, candidates can know how and when to memorize Al-Quran from nothing until they know and memorize Al-Quran and become a great ummah that can contribute to people around them. Moreover, our organization is one of a well-known organization that providing activities relating to dakwah, particularly for Muslim youth. Additionally, this group has partnered on several occasions with other prominent public and organizations in Malaysia that conduct various dakwah activities in the community. Our organization capability, we have members who are knowledge in carrying out Hufaz and Tadabbur Al-Quran project and also intelligent and has many experience in handle younger to improve and know themselves well. Our leader also an Hufaz and continue his degree on Qiyas, Da'wah and Islamic Management. Therefore, with all of the skill and expertise our organization member possess, the same how can be mentor to help our organization in implementing this dakwah project with entitled Persatuan Kembara Dakwah using Persatuan Kembara Dakwah and have this project successful implemented, especially to younger at Masjid Senawang, Masjid Pinggiran Senawang.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq Kamal bin Abdul Qadir. My matric number 119262. Now I want to talk about personnel and staffing pattern. The chairman in this project is Muhammad bin Hashim. Head Director Muhammad Izzuddin bin Kamarul Rizwan. Deputy Head Director Muhammad Afiq Kamal bin Abdul Qadir. Secretary Wan Muhammad Arif bin Wan Syafi'i. Treasurer Wan Ahmad Akmal bin Wan Syafi'i. This of the Implementation Committee. Head Director. The task of the Director General of this dakwah project is to form a program implementation committee and hold a meeting on the program that we will implement. This assignment was given to Muhammad Izzuddin bin Kamarul Rizwan, or also known as Izzuddin. He is also a student who had studied Al-Quran at a Tafiz in Negeri Sembilan. He is also one of the residents who come from Taman Pinggiran Senawang, which is the location where this program is organized. Therefore, with his existing credibility, we put our trust in him in implementing the dakwah project of Kem Tadabbur dan Hafaz Al-Quran. The Deputy of Head Director, this person responsible for the Deputy of Head Director in this dakwah project is Muhammad Afiq Kamal bin Abdul Qadir, who is also known as Afiq. He is a student of Islamic Dakwah and Management from University Sains Islam Malaysia. In this Deputy of Head Director, he has to assist the director to implement this dakwah project and also has to assist in conducting meeting during the absence of the Director General. He also has experience working with non-governmental organizations such as Yadim in creating dakwah project in Negeri Sembilan and Pahang. Therefore, Afiq also has the expertise required by our organization in this area of work as the Deputy Director General in this dakwah project. Next, duties of the Implementation Committee. Secretary. The position of Secretary in the dakwah project this time was responsible for Wan Muhammad Arif bin Wan Syafi'i, who is also known as Arif. The task entrusted to him as Secretary is to manage important correspondence, and he also has to oversee the preparation of the program committee. In addition, he also need to form a subcommittee, take note of each required note, and then complete the minute of the meeting and also report on program expense. In addition, this position is suitable for him to handle as he once held the position of secretary in his university student association. Arif is also experienced in successful program at his university that involve very important person as part of the implementation of activities for his student association. Therefore, Arif is suitable to hold this position as the secretary for our organization dakwah project. Treasurer. Fourth, finance. This task was hand over to Wan Ahmad Akmal bin Wan Shafi'i, who is also known as Akmal, to carry out this task. Among the tasks he has to perform is to prepare and estimate the expenses for his dakwah project. To do so, he need to get an estimate of expenses from the program committee. In addition, he also has to manage and supervise all the revenue and expenses used for this dakwah project. Finally, he need to prepare and report the overall budget expenditure that has been implemented while running the program. We choose him as treasurer because of his expertise in finding sponsor in a program. Apart from that, Akmal is also experienced in participating in several dakwah projects and has also been given the task to handle the financial position in the program. Therefore, he is eligible to hold this position in the field of finance according to his expertise and experience. That's all from me. Continuation or sustainability. The initiative that we have done throughout the dakwah project of this Camp Tadabbur and Hafaz Al-Quran program will be successful. This is because every day after the program we will make a survey and analysis of these participants who have participate in the dakwah project from our organization. If there are any issue related to the program, participant can provide suggestion within the time period that we provide for us to follow up. We are ready to help to facilitate them. Follow-up action will be taken the next day until the program ends. In addition, we will also work with the committee member of the Taman Pinggiran Senawang Marks to help us follow up on the result of the analysis or survey conduct ready. In this way, the continuity and smoothness of this dakwah project will be successful in terms of the application of the Quran that we will do to shape the generation of Islam.
Next is about the budgeting for our project. So I have divided 3 types of budgeting. Firstly is daily budgeting, which is the activity, the money that will be used from Monday to Thursday. Secondly is sport budgeting, which is the sport activity that will be held in our project. And lastly is closing ceremony budgeting. So firstly we will go to the daily budgeting. So for daily budgeting, we will use the money for food, which is breakfast for the participant. So the total of money that will be used is about 4,800 ringgit. Secondly is about the training or the main activity, which is Tadabbur Al-Quran. So we will provide the speaker, the guest speaker every day from Monday to Thursday. So each of the speaker will get about 150 ringgit. So the total will be 1,600 ringgit. And lastly, others, which is this session is about the resources or gift of speakers and other equipment that need to be used in Monday to Thursday activities. And that's for the first type of daily budgeting. Okay, secondly is spot budgeting. Spot budgeting firstly is about we will use the money for the explorers activity. So the resources and equipment will be used for the activities in the explorers. So the presents also will be given to all groups for their spirit participant in these activities. Secondly, the activity in ladang alam warisan, they are in this activity they will do archery and equestrian activity. The budgeting will be divided into 3 sections, which is entry fee, transportation and food for the participant and committees. And lastly is others. It will conclude the fuel of committees, other resources or equipment, and it is for the emergency money. The third type of budgeting is closing ceremony budgeting. So for the closing ceremony budgeting, the main presents are for the best student and for the student that have memorized the most of the surah in Quran in these 2 weeks. For other participant will get consolation because of the participation in this program. They also will get certificates from this program. For the facilitator, they also will get allowance for the hafazan activities, and secretarial also will get allowance to show appreciation to the program. So the total expected budget for this project about 20,600 ringgit. So I think that's all from me, and thank you for listening.
For conclusion, and this kind of program should be replayed by all parties, regardless of whether official institution back then. This is because many of today's kids are attracted to pointless and untrue things. The Quran is one of the Muslim elites in Akhirat. As said in Quran, as said in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hadith Musnad Imam Ahmad. Whoever hears recitation of verse from the Quran and is said to have performed a twofold good deed, whoever read it will receive light on the day of judgment. Religious-based initiatives like this are exceptionally assist younger in being true to themselves and avoiding dishonesty. That's all from us. Thank you for your consideration. Hope you enjoy our video.